the red nightcaps. Once, a man went to a fair with 50 red nightcaps to sell. His wife put them in a bag and he went on his journey. He walked along the hot, dusty road until he reached a wooded area with a lot of shade. The man put his bag on the ground and sat down to rest because the cool trees looked so inviting. Then he took one of the red nightcaps out of the bag, put it on his head, leaned back against a tree and fell fast asleep. The man didn't know that a group of monkeys lived in the forest. After a while, a big old monkey crept down a tree and toward the sleeping man. He took one of the caps out of the bag and put it on his head with great care. Then he ran back up the tree and sat at the top, smiling. The monkeys just love to imitate humans. A young monkey came swinging down from the trees after seeing what the old one had done. He crept up on the man, stole his nightcap, and ran up a tree. Then another monkey, and then another and another, took a nightcap. Soon there were 49 monkeys sitting high in the trees, talking to each other and grinning, and everyone had a brand new, bright red nightcap on their head. The monkeys were so loud that the man woke up and saw that the sack in front of him was empty. He felt hopeless. He cried out, "Oh, what shall I do? What shall I do? What can I tell my wife when I get home later with no money and no nightcaps?" He got so mad at himself for falling asleep that he took off his red nightcap and threw it on the ground. All of the 49 monkeys up in the trees saw what the man had done, so they all took off their red nightcaps at once and threw them to the ground. The man couldn't believe how lucky he was. But he was really, really happy. He picked up the 50 red nightcaps, put them back in his sack, slung it over his shoulder, and started walking through the woods to the fair to sell them. He picked up the 50 red nightcaps, put them back in his sack, slung it over his shoulder, and started walking through the woods to the fair to sell them.